Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel and happy holidays. Today's video is something that was heavily requested by you all, and I am so excited because it has been 3 years since I tried to follow a Bob Ross tutorial, not just with the regular paints because we're foodies. I followed a Bob Ross tutorial using buttercream icing. And 3 years later, I didn't do anything to preserve it. Check this out. Here is my first Bob Ross painting that I've ever made. So making edible paintings are very fun, and I'm gonna be doing it again today. But put a twist on it. Let's make something that we've never done before. Instead of painting onto a white canvas, Bob Ross also paints onto black canvases. Now, I'm really nervous to paint on a black canvas for a couple of reasons. One, I've never done it. Two, I don't know how the icing color is gonna lay on top of here. Each one of the icings that I have over here used a different amount of coloring dye. So each of the frostings have a different consistency. So this is gonna be, we'll figure it out. The Bob Ross tutorial that I'm going to attempt to be following today is called Christmas Eve Snow. I thought it was perfect for the holidays. It's got a bunch of trees and snow and even a cute, cozy cabin. And if you're not familiar with Bob Ross, he was a very talented painter that I grew up watching on PBS. He did specials and tutorials like I do baking tutorials. I just love him. He's very beloved in my family and in my home. Bob, I loved you when I was growing up and I still love you today. And you are still inspiring creativity. We're just gonna be painting with food. So over here on this canvas board, these are the paint colors that Bob uses in this tutorial video. He always tells you the different colors that you'll need and the brushes that you'll need. And then over here, we did our best to match the colors with icing. And as you can see, I did my best. It was really tricky using multiple colors to achieve a similar look. Also, when buttercream icing set, sometimes as they harden, they either lighten up or darken. So there's a little variation, but I think we hit it pretty close. Now, without further ado, let's load up our palette with buttercream icing and start this tutorial. It really looks like paint, you guys. Look at this. I'll even have a little bite for me. Here's a little. Oh, it's delicious. Oh, can you imagine if I flavored it? Okay, I didn't even do that. This is my kind of art. Art you can eat. All right, Bob, let's get this holiday started.
Okay.
Okay.
With the old 2-inch brush today. Go right into a small amount
Small?
of titanium white. I just want to add a very small amount of the titanium white just to get the indication of a little color here and there.
So the first thing Bob is doing some clouds. It's gonna need to be a thinner and smoother coat of icing, and our buttercream icing is very thick, so what I'm gonna do is dip my brush and do a little bit of water, just a little bit to help thin it out. It's been a long time since I did this, and I think that's what I did last time, so fingers crossed. Do a little dip. I'll take a little bit, and then we just
I want a lot of color today.
Just a little.
Just a little. I'm gonna put some clouds, I think.
Okay, we need, wow, Bob, slow down, Bob.
Color. This is behind the clouds. We'll do that first. Then we'll come in and we'll drop in a happy little cloud here and there.
His is a little bit more blended than mine, but I'm gonna try to get there. Okay, hold on there, Bob. My sky is a little bit brighter than Bob's, but I'm really loving it.
Let's wash the brush. Shake it off. Beat the devil out of it.
I love Bob's little phrases. Wash your brush. I got over here a little bit of water, and then you dab it, and he says, beat the devil out of it. Here we go. Now we're gonna grab your 1-inch brush, and we're gonna attempt to paint a bunch of happy clouds. All right, Bob, show us how to do it.
All right, let's get us a 1-inch brush.
Okay.
We're gonna have a happy little cloud.
Yeah.
We'll just continue to use the titanium white.
Okay.
Just put a little color into the bristles.
Okay.
And we have to make our first major decision here. Where does our little clouds live in our world?
Oh.
Yep, you're right.
Yep.
There he is.
I'm right.
I'm just using the top corner of the brush and just making tiny little circles.
Tiny little circles.
Tiny little circles. Tiny little circles.
Tiny little circles. Tiny little circles.
Let's have another cloud. This will give us a little bit of practice doing some.
He's already started on his second line of clouds. I'm not even established. I'm using the buttercream icing as it is. I'm not thinning it out. I'm letting it be thicker. It's giving me great texture, and it's popping off against the dark. Okay, happy little clouds. More clouds.
A lot of fun, and they're very easy to do.
Okay, so easy, so easy.
Maybe it comes right on. We don't know where it goes here.
Well, I don't know where it goes either.
A little fluffer there.
He said a little fluffer there, a little fluffy cloud. He's like, make a happy little cloud. He's done. We can do this. We can do this. Our happy clouds are now painted. I'm loving how this is looking. Blending is a little bit difficult with buttercream. In Bob's videos, he uses these beautiful oil paints, which stay wet for a really long time. Buttercream, however, it dries and hardens. It actually develops kind of a crust, which is maybe why my painting has lasted this long, but this was as blurry as I could get it. I've got this cute little tool, he calls it a knife, but it looks like a spatula. We're going to combine some colors over here and make some mountains. Bob's telling us to combine the color black with a little bit of the brown, a little bit of the blue, and a little bit of crimson. And so we're making a color that's almost black, but it's got a little bit of color. And I think that's so it will stand out against the blackboard. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. This has been a while. Let's watch Bob's technique again.
Cut off a little roll of paint.
Cut off a little roll of paint.
You have to make a major decision. Where does your mountain live in your world? I think he's gonna live over here. So let's go ahead and let's just drop us in. A nice big mountain.
Whoa! Bob says I have to make a decision. Where's my mountain gonna live? And he picked right around here, so I'm gonna try to do the same. Makes a line, goes whew. Whew. Oh geez, this is a very tall mountain.
Once you learn how to do mountains with this knife, oh, it's your friend, you can do anything. Maybe this comes over here, and there's another peak that lives right there.
Whoa! I've gotten one peak on the board, and Bob's already done the whole mountain. Okay, I gotta catch up here. Got another little peak. This is a mountain.
I'm just using a 2-inch brush. I just want to pull this down.
Just want to pull this down.
This is an excellent way of laying out highlights and shadows. You can see those brush strokes in there. Every stroke you make stands out. I hope you can see those on your TV set.
Whoa, Bob. He's already moved on to snow. I gotta fill in my mountain here. Because right now it looks like my mountain is floating in the clouds. Oh geez. Adding a little bit of water under the end of my brush so it'll move around a little easier here. And you don't want it too runny because if it drips water, it will take off all the other icing. I've done that too. I had a water line go through a bunch of happy trees I made. Oh my gosh, we're making mountains. I was really nervous about the black canvas, but so far it's really working out. Oh my gosh, and I'm wearing a black turtleneck today. I did not plan that. I was just cold today. Now it's time to add snow on the top of our mountains. To do so, Bob mixes a little bit of the white with actually just a dab of the black because he says he wants to dirty up the color. He doesn't want it to be quite a bright, stark white. Okay, this part's tricky. Get a little dollop on the edge just like Bob showed you, and you just push really hard down. And you hit all the peaks with the snow. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I always think that it's going to behave the most like paint right here, but the icing just does not spread very well. You have to be very gentle. So when you're using this part, you load it up and then you get little danglers, but that's okay because then you can just eat them. All right, Bob, how many mountaintops are we doing here?
It just grazes the canvas.
Okay.
Graze it and caress it.
Graze it, caress it.
Make good friends with it.
Make friends with the canvas.
Let the paint break and work for you.
Wow.
Now you have to make some big decisions. Where does these peaks live?
Bob has got me making all these decisions. Where are my peaks gonna live? I don't know. Never had to think about these kinds of things before. You have to be really gentle. Okay, Bob, I'm keeping up.
We'll put this one in the foreground.
Okay, it's coming back to me. I'm kind of starting to remember. I'm trying to understand the assignment. I'm really trying. I was hoping if I took Bob's class, he would not fail me. Molly, I have official mountain business right now. So I'm actually creating mountains right now. I'm pretty busy today. Okay, little extras there. All right, what's he doing next now?
Okay, I'm gonna take some white, use some Prussian blue.
Ooh, white and blue now, okay.
Some blue, some black. Now we can come back in here and we can begin laying in all kinds of little shadows.
Oh, wow. I completely forgot about this part. So now we're gonna mix a little bit of blue with our white and do the opposing side, because this is the side that the light's coming on, and then this is the shadowed side. Bob couldn't do this. If he got paint on his fingers, he couldn't eat it. He was really missing out. He didn't even know how fun this could be. Just gonna mix these together. Woo, what are we doing, Bob?
Laying in all kinds of little shadows.
Okay.
Just follow the lay of the mountain.
Okay, follow
See, here comes one.
the lay of the
It
mountain.
looks like there's a valley right in there, so just pull it. Create the illusion.
Right in the illusion. Whoa, whoa, Bob, whoa, Bob. I'm just gonna keep adding the blue icing on the shady side of the mountain. We're gonna keep getting shady over here. Mountains are totally done. They're looking awesome. And at the bottom, we've got to add a little blur effect. Now, because frosting doesn't really smudge together, it's dried. And if I try to do that right now, it's just gonna crumble and fall off my canvas. So I've got to take a paintbrush, get it a little bit wet, and I'm just going to use these two colors, mix them together, and gently paint on top to create a blur. I don't know how many hours it's been, but the painting is halfway there. And I will say, because I'm more familiar with how to do this, I've been making record time. Instead of this taking 12 hours, now we're on Mike, what are we on?
It's only been like 4 hours.
4 hours. I could do this in record time, you guys. I could finish this in 8 hours. It's time for the best part. It's time for happy trees. And these are gonna be happy little winter trees. The brush I'm using is a fan brush. Bob's walking us through. He told us to combine some dark colors again. You're gonna combine a little bit of black and some of the brown, and even this brown, some of the crimson. Get it all in there. Does he put blue in there? Let's see.
Black.
Black?
Some Prussian blue.
Oh,
Van Dyke
yeah.
Blue, Lizard crimson. Let's grab us a fan brush here, and I'm going to load it full of this dark color that we just made.
Got
Maybe
it.
come down.
Whoa, that's a lot of trees, Bob. All right, so we're gonna paint a whole forest. Not just a couple happy trees, we're doing the whole forest here.
Back in here, we're going to have some little evergreen trees that are far away.
Far
And
away.
they'll stand out
No
against
stand.
that lighter mountain color.
Okay, and then here he goes uphill. He's doing these. Up we go, going on a hike, like me and my girlfriends. Oh yeah, we're up here now. There we go. I'll put trees in between the trees. Trees on trees on trees. Oh my gosh, this part is so fun. Oh my gosh, we got a forest. This makes me want to own a Christmas tree farm. Ah! It's so cute! All right, we've got that shadow color again that was on the mountains, and now we're gonna attempt to make some mist. Okay, what are you doing, Bob? Subdued?
Very quiet, see? Just shows up good, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you get one that's too bright and you don't like it,
Too
all
bright.
you have to
What?
do is continue to rub it, and it'll go away.
It will go away. Make a mist. Is it working? Oh, I think it's working. Blur it. Set this down. Oh, shoot. I don't think Bob was as clumsy as me. Look at that. It looks like a foggy forest. The buttercream moves so well until it's just dry enough, and then it's like, and then you'll see it will start to crumble. Like crumbs will start to come off when I'm trying to blend, and then nope, because then I'm gonna take off all the color. What's next, Bob?
Let's have some fun.
Okay, let's.
A lot of paint, a lot of paint.
A lot of paint.
What a messy brush I got there. Look at that center
Okay.
again. I got paint all the way up to the furrow. That's okay.
Going back to this brush. Paint.
Trees are closer to us, and they're big and they're strong.
Oh, wow, that's huge. Okay.
They are.
Whoa. Yeah, there they are. It's taller than the mountain, Bob. Oh.
But sometimes you have a little problem. If that occurs, just add a little thinner, because a thin paint will stick.
This feels like I'm ruining it, but this is supposed to be in the foreground. So it's supposed to look like this, but whoa. Bob said this is what you're supposed to do, so I'm going to believe him. Bob's got a good tip. You're gonna take your little knife that looks like a spatula. We're just gonna trace lines where the wood is, just to give it a little bit of texture. Big happy trees are here. I'm keeping up with Bob. He's definitely way faster than I am. Now we're gonna paint Snowfall on the ground. Bob said to mix a little bit of the white with a little bit of the lighter blue that we use for snow, and that's the color I have over here. And we're trying to paint below that fog line of the trees. Yeah, just kind of, oh, oops, that's the wrong way. Great. Okay, so we're gonna go down and then up. Yeah, and it's kind of like, and I'm gonna make the hill here. It's just a hill of snow. Oh my gosh, this is making me so nervous. It's such a bright white paint. Bob was saying that the colors pop, you can see everything, but that's what also makes me nervous. You can see everything. You can see if I mess up really bad. I love Bob's teachings. He said there's no mistakes, only happy accidents. And that reminds me when I'm baking, I say mistakes are delicious. And in this case, they are. If I mess up, I can literally eat it off my art.
We have a lot of fear when we first touch a big old blank canvas.
Yes, we do.
But once you get over that, that's when you really begin to experience the joy of painting.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep doing this. We're gonna paint the whole bottom to be a snowbank. One more tree to make. There's a little path that lives right in here. For the first time ever, I'm gonna paint a building. I've never done this before. The painting is almost done. This is the last step. I just gotta paint a little cute cabin. Cozy, cozy cabin. Cozy, cozy cabin, cozy. That's what I used to call cabins when I was a little kid, and I still do today. Whoo, all right, Bob. Show us how to do it.
This is a nice place for a little building.
Yeah, it is.
Let's have, maybe,
Okay.
right back here against these trees. Come right up here so we can
Right against the trees.
scrape out a
Like
basic
naked and
shape.
afraid, you gotta pick where you're gonna build your shelter.
Scrape out a basic idea
Oh,
of what it is that you
whoa, whoa, Bob.
just scrape it out.
Scrape, whoa. Oh, that's terrifying. You know, he just went for it. I'm terrified. Okay, here, where's, okay, the height of the cap, we're gonna put her here. Like that, and then I scrape down. I'm using that dark color again, which is the black, some brown, a little bit of blue and red, and I'm terrified. Oh my gosh. Bob, tell me it's okay.
Still not committed at that point.
Thank God.
It's just scraping it out.
He said we're not committed at this point. Not committed at this point. Sounds good, Bob. How big of a roof do I make? I don't know. I never built one of these before. Coco's cooing because she thinks I have treats up here. She smells the sugar. Kokanee, where are you? Where are you? Kokanee, blueberry. You guys, you can't have this. This is art. You don't want to eat this. They're like, yeah, we do. This little cabin has a snowy roof, so I'm taking the knife, a little bit of white icing, some white buttercream. He does this to do the outline of the roof, and then he pulls down. Oh my gosh, I've made houses back to back. Like last week I made a gingerbread house, this week painting an icing house, little cabin. I am mixing frostings over here. I'm mixing the brown, a burnt sienna, and white to make a wood color to paint on the cabin. These palettes are great, but woo, mine's messy. I have icing all on my hair. So much icing, look at it. Down. Okay, cool. Bob's cabin looks like he is a builder and mine looks like it was DIY. Oh, look, and he does the other side and he said he adds a little bit of darker brown on this side. Okay, let's try it, Bob. Scrape, scrape, scrape. He's made a little thing at the top like a steeple. He said it could be a little cute chapel or church, and I agree that's cute, but I want a cozy cabin, so I'm gonna pretend that's just a chimney. I want my little cabin in the woods. Is that a horror film? Sounds
It is.
very
Cabin in the
familiar.
Woods. Yeah.
Oh, we'll rename it. This is not Cabin in the Woods. This is Cozy Cozy Cabin Cozy. There, boom. Not scary anymore. There you have it, completed the Bob Ross tutorial called Christmas Eve Snow. This is painted out of entirely buttercream icing, and it's so cute. I was really nervous about painting onto a black canvas because working with icing versus those fancy paints is already a little challenging, but it turned out so well. The colors really pop, and look at how cute this cabin is. I even signed it just like I did my last painting down here. So now I have a summertime and a wintertime buttercream icing Bob Ross painting. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had so much fun making it. My dogs are running in because they're hungry. I gotta go feed them. It is dark out, it's dinner time. It did not take me as long as last time to paint, but it definitely took me all day. It was worth it. This is the perfect thing to do over the holidays. Just relax and paint something adorable. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, it's free, and ring the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video. And let me know in the comments down below if there's anything else you would like to see me paint, or if you have a favorite Bob Ross painting that you would like to see me paint using a buttercream icing. Also, I will put a link down below to the first painting that I did if you want to go check it out if you missed it. Alright, thanks again for watching, you guys. If you want to watch any other videos, you can click up here or up here. Bye, you guys. Hope you have happy holidays.